Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Keith Edwards. We are nearing the end of a murder trial in Dunn County. After hours of closing arguments from the state and defense, the jury is now deciding the fate of Ezra McCandless. In our top story tonight, McCandless is facing murder charges after she admitted to stabbing Alexander WOODWORTH of Eau Claire 16 times March of last year. Our own Mary Pouch was in the courtroom since early this morning. Mary?
Keith, both sides gave ending statements and arguments for hours in a final attempt to sway the jury. The prosecution focused on what they called McCandless's lies and inconsistencies in her previous statements, as well as encouraging the jury to look at the physical and DNA evidence. The prosecution claimed that McCandless changed her story along the course of the investigation and trial. They say physical evidence compiled, such as blood spots, position of the body, and injuries to both McCandless and WOODWORTH, does not match up with her testimony. They also said DNA evidence does not back up her version of the events.
It is clear beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant sitting there is guilty of first-degree intentional homicide. It's time to tell the defendant, no more lies. You're not going to get away with just one more lie. Make her take responsibility for Alex's death.
McCandless's lawyer is claiming self-defense. He said she was not in a good enough mental state to recount all the facts at the time she was being questioned by law enforcement. The defense also argued that McCandless's behavior is consistent with symptoms of PTSD. Her lawyer says the prosecution did not prove McCandless's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt.
If you can reconcile the evidence on any reasonable hypothesis consistent with her innocence, you should do so. The state has not brought you any reasonable hypotheses whatsoever.
The defense brought up many times that McCandless told medical personnel and law enforcement that she was scared, in pain, and had been harmed. Prosecutors decided yesterday to agree that the jury can consider 4 charges against McCandless: first-degree intentional homicide, second-degree intentional homicide, first-degree reckless homicide, and second-degree reckless homicide. Each charge carries a different maximum penalty. Keith.
Thanks, Mary. The jury deliberations began just before 5 tonight. The jury did give them the option to decide if and when they want to be done deliberating for the night, and if that happens, they'll resume deliberations tomorrow morning.